to North Dakota State Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, Dayton College, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he comes into this game with a very potent passing offense, ranked in the top 10. But today they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle. I'll keep you posted as the game goes on.
Let's get it, boys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense working from the pistol. Going to the running game. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Obviously, I haven't practiced that play in I thought it was an RPO. I didn't think he'd take off.
Play close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. A crease, it's Raymond. Nice move there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Let's take a big picture program perspective on Rutgers. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel?
Snagged it, and there's running room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. Look out! And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On the move. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He's taking the shot. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. And the ball is free on the pitch.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily
fuck.
could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Probably the toughest
That's
call
so
on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Jones to throw. Face the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Not the start the offense wanted. They punted on the opening drive. Now they're in a 4th down situation in their own end of the field. And what are you going to do if you're the coach now? I know you want to be aggressive and you want to stay on the field. You want to try to kickstart this offense, but this is a very dangerous place early in the game to gamble. I can't wait to see what his decision is.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped on 4th down. Intercepted, the defense has set him up.
Bro, we're not even at fucking predicament, man. That shit's so fucking dumb.
Come up with the interception.
Great fucking work.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, the offense taking a
Like,
shot after getting the takeaway. They're in
it's on me, it's a bad fucking pass, but I feel like that changed my whole fucking
But it's a good
mindset.
spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw.
God damn!
Defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
It's not somebody you give extra fucking chances to. Like, come on now.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 20.
Like, who runs a fucking jet past 3rd and fucking...
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter.
We had the fucking play and it got double blocked.
He's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
That's 2 fucking
Big fella
plays
middle,
in the
man. Those
first quarter.
defensive
Just
tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really
RPO bubble,
stopping
it
the
turns
other
into a
team's
fucking
run game. Just
fumble
forcing
and a drop
contact
kick.
with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
You gotta take advantage of every fucking opportunity in a game like this. So you don't make mistakes.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Shout out to the commissioner letting Steven get the cheesiest fucking playbook in the game.
Touchdown, Rutgers.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the point after is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Over the middle, it's Williams. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but third and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
They send the tight end in motion.
Well, the defense
But
blitzed on
you
that
just
last
dive.
run, but it was the big fella on the
Come on,
inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale.
But we about to cancel fucking dive. That's just absurd.
The defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Third and long coming up. They'll move the tight end. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the back over the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Nice job there by the running back working the middle of the field in the passing game. I think oftentimes when defenders see these running backs coming out of the backfield, they're just anticipating a swing route or a flat route, something to the perimeter. That time, he put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face and found himself in the middle of the field.
Let it go. Working the ground game. Turning it on. He's at the end zone. Touchdown, North State.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
My nerves are fucking high right now. Fucking freezing. Ooh.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Shoots his way for more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I like the thought process of an offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons got his man downfield. These two guys just on the same wavelength.
Like literally the only person's gonna go fucking lower huddle.
And that's
Negative
practice,
fucking
man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Left side, it's Raymond. Inside
There it is, halfback fucking dead ball.
This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Raymond.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
And the Scarlet Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back has it. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Move. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Made the grab in the end zone for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jones to throw. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking for running room. Now after that,
Bro,
they're in
come on.
good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's just getting a little too corny. Like, that's not realistic. Oh,
Just gotta
shit.
give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Tons of respect for your fucking game.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime.
I mean, you gotta give him his props as a user. Like, great fucking user skills. But at the same time, I'm dead ass fucking staring at him.
They try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, running back on the move. Across the 25, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And I literally get caught in the middle of the adjustment.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
And dude doesn't miss a fucking dive tackle at all.
Time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Fellows, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
And it's the Crimson Tide looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to
nothing more
go out there,
frustrating
push
than watching somebody
these
just
guys
bump off
around.
the
We
running
can
back.
put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question.
I'm a big believer in fucking stopping.
And you're pounding the rock,
Jesus Christ.
I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry up. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. Caught. Still running at the 40. Breaks away on the left. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
tough on the defense there. Third
He
down, you're in
fucking
zone
runs
coverage.
no huddle
Everybody's
with a
watching the
negative play.
quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of hands.
Speed boost.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again. Stopped right there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The guy in this playbook, man.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive.
He just dives and so
Trailing down by
discouraged.
17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt.
We're diving 6 yards out.
You get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Jones wants to throw it. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a
This
little bit
looks
once
so
they got
fucking
down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Under pressure. Right side, it's Raymond. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Scarlet Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
They'll give it on the counter. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Third and long right here. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Yeah, I'm not even lying. Like, it's just so discouraging to play. Like when you see somebody just dive tackle every time you run, and then you fucking see him just fucking switch stick like a motherfucker.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Like I have no confidence to call him first.
Second and
Run
long
is
here.
gonna fucking make a good play, a negative play.
Jones to throw. Still looking to his right. And it'll be incomplete.
When I have positive things happen,
Couldn't find a man.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He's going to run it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the
like
first down.
every fucking time I have a good thing going my way, man.
Because the defense substitutes,
What do you
they put
do?
faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Needs it here on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
What a red throw with no fucking pressure.
To score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman Williams. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Out wide left, it's Hale. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Here we go, ready. Slide. Sweep. Booster. Hydro. Bubba.
looking to pass. Dangerous throw near the goal line.
Yeah, and that should have been a pick, but it really doesn't matter. The two-point play, man, you're trying to shove that thing in there. Even if it's a pick, it's okay, but you're trying to make a play to get those 2 points, and obviously he failed on that one, and it could have been an interception.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, baby.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Simmons. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
How about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead. You're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it and trying to make bigger plays down the field. But the defense finally got to stop, and they need some more of those and some big plays to get back in this game.
The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Money on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Ready? Ready, go!
The RPO got it. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Got to make the play on 4th. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter. And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Out wide right, it's Carter. He's dropped.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Simmons from the gun on third down. He's going to take off. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Jones wants to throw it. Still looking. He'll get rid of it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got his man in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Extending the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up fourth.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.